What is good, everyone? This is your host, Deanna Kuempel of Label Free Podcast. To live your best life, you must live label free. So I am very excited. I have the honor to welcome Jules Fleming. She is an amazing makeup artist. She is the founder of Jules Fleming Artistry, and she's done a lot of work. She does work with CineSpace. Did I say that correctly?
CineSpace, yeah.
CineSpace. So I'm going to let her introduce herself and tell us about your background, and we're going to get into all those fun details, and then we could talk about how we met and like that fun photo shoot I did and how I met you. So Jules, introduce yourself.
Hi. Hi, everybody. I'm Jules Fleming, makeup artist. I'm also a microblade technician. I do everything brows. Lots of film in my history. Have a IMDb page for anybody who's interested in checking that out.
Very cool.
Also do all kinds of special effects. I love to do gore.
I find that so interesting. And so the last time I saw you, I was just like, get out. Sorry.
Yeah, anything kind of gross, I like to recreate. So those are always my fun projects. Of course, fantasy. Love to do fun fantasy shoots like we did with you.
Yeah.
And anything makeup overall is my happy place. I'm also starting to do some visual art, some painting. So
I saw that. I saw you post something like that. So you and I met through Zoe of Wicked Vision Photography, right? Or magazines, Wicked Vision Photography and magazine.
Yep.
I've been trying to get her on my podcast, and she's like, I really don't want to talk about myself. I'm like, oh, maybe one day I'll get you one day. But we did a fairy photo shoot, and you did my makeup. So like, you are such an incredible artist. Like I did not want to take that look off. Like it was so just like green glitter. I mean, that was really cool. So
she gave me the perfect canvas. You were absolutely perfect for that shoot.
Thank you.
Green really speaks to me. So with your beautiful pink hair, I was going to town. I was actually kind of a little bit like, no, don't put a wig on her.
Yeah.
Because I love your pink hair.
The green did go well with my crazy hair. Where do you get your inspiration from? Because like I love makeup. So I did my makeup. My girlfriend put my eyelashes on because I can't do it.
Perfect.
But
that's great.
I like lose inspiration. So like with all those colors that you did, I was just like, how do you get inspired to do that?
How do I get inspired? Well, I definitely dig around on Pinterest just like everybody else. Cool. You know, I kind of get the feeling from the photographer, what their vision is. They usually send me some inspiration shots, and then I kind of build from there. Sometimes I just sit there and meditate about it. I just kind of close my eyes and design with my eyes closed, and then get after it. Just do it.
You have some serious makeup kits. Like I'm like a beauty product whore. So even though I don't know how to use all of it and have your talent, I still like, I'm like, oh, I want.
Well, you know what? During COVID, I found it really fun to do. We did Zoom makeup tutorials with groups of women.
Oh, that's awesome.
And it was really fun. It was, I do trainings and tutorials for IT Cosmetics, and I've worked for a lot of different brands over the years. And so I'm a trainer by trade. And so training on Zoom was like a new thing because I'm not super comfortable and confident on video. So I, did what I could. I think my last class was 11 girls.
Oh, wow.
And yeah, it was awesome. We all sat, they brought their makeup bags, and we just kind of dug through what they had. I answered all their questions. I did things on myself that they were asking about so that I could show them in real time.
Sure.
So it was a great activity during COVID.
Well, yes. I mean, we had to keep ourselves busy. So so we'll come back to that, but are you seeing your business, like all your opportunities, are they starting to open back up again? So you work with
Sorry, it's my cattail. No television has come back yet.
No. Mm-mm. That's tough, huh?
Yeah, it's I work for a medical TV show on the regular out of University of Chicago.
Okay.
And they have not come back yet. So that was it's it's a blow to my economic situation.
Well,
But
yeah.
yeah, but it's all gonna come back. Like I have a huge bridal clientele, so I do upwards 50, 60 weddings a year, and they've all had to postpone. So next year is going to be really awesome.
Yeah, that's tough. Like the COVID thing has really put a lot of, it's really affected a lot of people, but I mean, it's not holding us back. Like, I mean, I've been lucky enough to meet some really incredible people during this time, and yeah, I mean, I've just kept moving my life forward. So I'm so happy to have met you, and you are just, your talent is undeniable. I mean, I know a lot of makeup artists, I know a lot, but you definitely have a unique talent. So you like doing gore more than like the pretty, like fairy stuff that I did? Really?
I love the beauty stuff, but I've been doing it for, 20 plus years.
Sure.
So for me, doing the gore is something I only get to do part of the time.
Yeah.
Sporadically, when somebody needs a bullet hole or, some sort of wound to the body.
I think that's so wild. How long did it take you to learn how to do that?
I taught myself.
Did you do that before? I don't remember.
I don't know. I taught myself how to do everything, all my practical effects. I got hired on to do a movie 6 years ago that was being shot in Watsika, Illinois.
Okay.
And they needed someone to design a demon for them.
Interesting.
And I just did it. I said, okay, I'll do it.
So like an actual demon, like all that stuff? How long does that take? Doesn't that take a long time?
4.5 hours in makeup for the actress. Yeah. And then 3 to get it off.
I don't know if I could sit still for that long.
It's hard. You have to take a lot of breaks. But she was a trooper, and it was my first time really designing, creating, and applying prosthetics to that degree. And it was fantastic. It was a lot of fun.
And so you fell in love with that process.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm gonna have to remember this. So I have my cousin is a producer. They just made a film, a horror film. So I don't know what kind of, I've yet to still see it. I actually invested in their Indiegogo.
Nice.
Yeah, so they're just recently got accepted into some film festivals, but I'm sure they're going to make more. So I'll have to let her know that you do. They all they do is horror films. So
that's my favorite.
Yeah,
my favorite genre.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to connect you to. Then I also have another friend that I agreed. I don't know why I just rolled my eyes, but he asked me to play a part in this movie, a short film that he's making. And it's like more of a drama, but I don't know. I think there might be some stuff there because the mother, my character, loses or gives her eye up for her son, and I got to wear an eye patch. So I don't know. There might be an opportunity there.
You might need a little scar.
I know. So now I'm like, okay. So I'm going to introduce you to my cousin, and then I'm going to find out if there's something there that we need to do. But I also have another photo shoot lined up that I'm going to be reaching out to you for.
I'm excited. Good. I love a good photo shoot. That's actually, to answer your question going back, that's what's come back the most. The photographers are working.
Sure.
And everybody is feeling creative, right? Because we have all this time to like calm the noise around us and really focus on our creative energy.
Oh, yeah.
And so all these photographers are ready, they're shooting. And so that's where any of my work is coming from right now.
That's really great. But you also do the brows though.
I work in Neon Avenue Salon in Chicago.
Okay.
It's at Wabash in Washington, and right downtown. And I do waxing and microblading and lamination. So all brow services.
Oh, very cool. Okay. I might have to come to you for microblading too. But can I talk?
Yeah, let's touch everything up.
I know. Like, I'm all about it. So what do you have like on the agenda? What fun stuff do you have coming up?
What fun stuff do I have coming up? Well, I have a high fashion shoot on Friday.
Ooh,
I love doing that. A lot of testing for models for different agencies. So I work with some really talented photographers. And so that's on Friday. I have a microblading tomorrow. This week's a little bit slower, so I'm getting a little bit more time in the studio to focus on painting.
Oh, nice. Very cool. So Do you have any links? So we're gonna go through all of your links so that people can follow you, support you if they want to hire you, that they know where to go to. And I will definitely put them all in the description of the episode as well. But we met through Zoe. What was one of your favorite shoots with her that you did?
Definitely the one we did, because the green makeup was killer. Yes, I loved doing green. And so that's probably my favorite. But she also did a year ago or 2 years ago, we did a shoot with horses.
I think I've seen that. Yeah.
And that was really fun because it was beautiful and whimsical, and the dresses were whimsical, and I love animals. I'm a huge animal lover. Yep. So, you know, so getting to have my makeup photographed with horses doesn't happen all the time.
Yeah.
So that was really cool. I like that one a lot.
So do you have like a portfolio?
I have a website that has a gallery that has everything on there. The only thing that's not on there is my gore, because unfortunately it does freak some people out.
Oh, really?
So I have that by request.
Okay. Well, that makes sense.
Yeah. If a bride's looking at my website, she's not really looking to see.
No, she's not gonna like that. that does not suit the whole weddings.
Know your audience.
Wedding theme.
Yeah. So it's julesflemingartistry.com. You can see a good variety of my work. Also, Jules Fleming the third, so I on IMDb, and at Jules Fleming 7 for Instagram.
Awesome. Okay. What is one thing that has been positive for you during the last couple months of quarantine?
Painting.
Okay.
100%.
Yeah.
I found I didn't even know. Yeah. I didn't know that I was even capable of painting.
Well, you're an artist, so I'm surprised that you think that, though.
But canvas is so I'm used to 3D.
Sure.
Like texture and 3-dimensional, I could paint on something that's sculpted 3-dimensionally too, but never a flat canvas.
Okay. Yeah.
But I'm enjoying it. Yeah, I'm enjoying it. And it's like every time I leave the studio, I'm already hoping that I can get back there fast,
Oh, okay. So are we going to start seeing some of your paintings for sale soon?
Yes. Absolutely. Yeah.
Are they going to go on your website, or are they going to be like a separate website?
I think I'm still amassing the first showing. I think I'm going to release them on Instagram first.
Good idea.
Just to see what kind of traction I get, and then we'll go from there.
And so I'm gonna pay attention. I'm gonna watch, and I will definitely share that when you.
Thank you. You're so great. I love you.
Hey man, us boss girls, we gotta stick together.
That's right.
Positive boss girls, like women that support other women and are empowering. Absolutely. Because we need more of that in this world.
No haters.
What's that?
I said no haters.
No, definitely no haters. Is there anything that you'd like to leave, like any parting words you'd like to leave with the audience?
Just make art.
Yes, make art.
We all have so much time at home right now. Just do something that makes you happy and makes you feel creative.
With that, I love that. On that note, we're going to wrap things up. So thank you, Jules, so much for being on my podcast. I really appreciate you taking the time out and sharing your story with us. Thank you so much for having me. We'll have to do a follow-up once you start releasing your paintings.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay. All right, you guys, this is your host, Deanna Kuempel with Label Free Podcast. To live your best life, you must live label free. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share. And as always, I really appreciate the support, and I will be back with more guests soon.